Hi there, I'm here today to talk about Carnage Epic Collections. There are only 2 of these volumes out so far, including this one here, which is actually due in stores March 28th. This is Carnage Epic Collection Volume 2, Web of Carnage. Okay, here we are, Web of Carnage. Very nice cover from Sal Buscema. There's the spine box. And the back cover, the image taken from one of Carnage's one-shots. And there are a lot of different series represented in this book, as you can see. Carnage never had an ongoing series of his own, so these collections are made up of different appearances throughout various different books, mostly SpiderMan and Venom. There are a lot of different text boxes to catch us up to speed of what's happening in these stories so that, you know, the random Carnage appearances will make sense when you collect them all together. This is right in the middle of the Clone Saga. And so Spider-Man appears as Peter Parker and as Ben Reilly throughout this book. We're going to see a few Venom miniseries here, like this one called Carnage Unleashed. And then, yes, here's Ben Reilly as the Scarlet Spider. There was a story that ran through a bunch of special one-shot issues for all of the Spider titles plus Venom called Planet of the Symbiotes, where we learn a little bit more about the history of the alien symbiotes, where they come from. Carnage plays a big role in that, and I do mean big. Warren Ellis does 2 Carnage one-shots, and these are pretty dark stories, dark artwork compared to what you would typically see in a Spider-Man comic, so much so that we get a parental advisory warning on the back of this volume. Here's Ben Reilly in his new costume. He's got a great story in here where the Carnage symbiote actually takes over Ben Reilly, who's never encountered really a symbiote character before. Love that design. Isn't that a great design? Here's the second Carnage one-shot. Some pretty grotesque stuff there. These 2 one-shots are the only thing that will be unique to the Carnage Epic Collections. If you are collecting the Spider-Man and Venom Epic Collections, everything else found in this volume will be double dips. But if you want everything, you're going to have to get this volume for these 2 one-shots. So like I said, there are only 2 Carnage Epic Collections out. This is the first one. It's called Born in Blood, and it collects the very first appearance, the 3-part origin story told in the pages of Amazing Spider-Man back in the early 90s. The rest of this volume is the huge Maximum Carnage storyline. It takes up the rest of this book. The Maximum Carnage story in its entirety is actually also collected in the Amazing Spider-Man Epic Collection Volume 25 called Maximum Carnage, and it's also going to be in its entirety in an upcoming Venom Epic Collection as well. So that's 3 books that'll have that huge story in it, triple dipping if you are buying all the Epic Collections. And I've already talked about Volume 2, so that's it for our overview, just 2 volumes. What do you think of the Carnage Epic Collections? Do you like the way that they've packaged these together? Do you like this character? Did you buy into him when he was very popular through the 90s? Or do you wish that maybe these collections were never done in the first place? Let me know in the comments. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.